Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Eala is not on initial Indian Wells doubles players list. Eala has become a household name in tennis since her inspiring 2025 Miami Open run, which included defeating 3 Grand Slam champions, Eala Ostapenko, Madison Keys, and Iga Swiatek. The 20-year-old Filipina superstar and graduate of the Rafael Nadal Academy has stormed into the WTA top 50 and has quickly packed stadiums around the world with enthusiastic fans from the Philippines. In addition to her singles prowess, she is an accomplished doubles player, earning 2 Grand Slam Juniors titles in 2020 and 2021 at the Australian and French Open respectively. That's why it is somewhat surprising that she is not on the Indian Wells doubles entry list. Perhaps she is focusing on singles, but there are many Filipino fans who were hoping to see her play both singles and doubles. Eala has played doubles with WTA superstars. Eala lost to Coco Gauff in the Dubai quarterfinals. However, the two played doubles at last year's Italian Open. They lost in the quarterfinals to eventual champions Sara Anani and Jasmine Paolini. Eala has also played doubles with rising stars Janice Tien, Canadian Open champion Victoria Mboko, and Guadalajara champion Eva Jovic. What to expect from Eala's main draw Indian Wells debut? Eala should be brimming with confidence after a successful Dubai run, where she defeated world number 8 Jasmine Paolini in straight sets. The lingering question will be if Nike does anything special for her to commemorate her Indian Wells debut. Nike sent her a custom white hair tie containing a sampaguita, the national flower of the Philippines, for her Wimbledon debut. T-shirts containing the Nike logo and the sampaguita are routinely sold out in the Philippines. Eala modeled one of the shirts in a recent Vogue Philippines photo shoot. There's a certain hush that falls over a tennis arena when fans realize someone they've grown to adore will not appear where they expected them to be. For many followers around the world, and especially in the Philippines, that moment came this week with the news that Eala, the Filipina tennis prodigy capturing attention on the global WTA tour, is not on the initial doubles players list for the upcoming 2026 Indian Wells tournament. This news, far from being a mere administrative detail, has opened a fascinating window into Eala's rising career, her strategic choices, and the evolving dynamics of professional tennis. Glowing star Eala, a rising star. Before we explore why Eala's absence in the doubles list is notable, let's appreciate who she is. At just 20 years old, Eala has transformed from a junior sensation into a formidable presence on the WTA tour. A graduate of the Rafael Nadal Academy, she first made global headlines during her memorable run at the 2025 Miami Open, where she defeated multiple Grand Slam champions, including Eala Ostapenko, Madison Keys, and even world number 2 Iga Swiatek, en route to the late rounds. Her rapid surge into the top 50 WTA singles rankings is no fluke. It reflects talent, tenacity, and a maturity well beyond her years. But Eala isn't just about singles. She's an accomplished doubles player too, with 2 junior Grand Slam titles, Australian Open and French Open, to her name, and multiple partnerships with rising stars and veterans alike. Round pushpin the news, a surprising absence. So when the initial doubles entry list for the 2026 Indian Wells tournament, one of the biggest events outside the Grand Slams, came out and Eala's name was missing, many fans scratched their heads. After all, this is the same player who has formed doubles teams with top talents, including Coco Gauff at the Italian Open. She regularly competes in both singles and doubles on the WTA Tour calendar. The absence was unexpected for someone so visibly rising. And yet, there it was. Her name was on the singles list, but not on the initial doubles list. This led to questions. Sparkles, was this an oversight? Sparkles, a strategic choice? Sparkles, a physical or mental reset? To understand the implications, we need to go beyond the headlines. Electric light bulb possible reasons for her focus on singles 1 # strategic prioritization. One of the most plausible explanations, suggested by recent coverage, is that Eala might simply be prioritizing her singles performance. This is not unusual for players who are still climbing the rankings. Tennis seasons are long and grueling, and doubles, while rewarding, adds extra matches and physical strain. Especially coming off a deep run in Dubai and heading into not just Indian Wells but also the Miami Open immediately afterward, Eala and her team may prefer to conserve energy for singles. For a young player aiming to break into the top 20 or top 10, every singles match matters, and sometimes doubles become a luxury. Keycap 2 Physical conditioning and rest. Competing in both singles and doubles increases the number of matches a player must endure. At the Indian Wells level, this means potentially playing back-to-back days, even multiple matches in one day. Following her recent quarterfinal exit in Dubai at the hands of Coco Gauff, Eala might be choosing to give her body a slight reprieve before the heavy stretch of WTA 1000 events continues. This isn't about injury, it's about checkpoints in her career strategy, protecting her body so she can peak when it matters most. Keycap 3 Tournament logistics and entries. Sometimes, players choose not to enter doubles early due to deadline logistics. The doubles entry list is finalized separately from the singles list weeks before the event, and scheduling preferences or travel plans can affect whether a player chooses to be listed. Given that Indian Wells draws big talent from across the globe, many players wait to see how their singles commitments align before signing up for doubles. Bullseye why this still matters to fans. Even with these plausible reasons, the emotional resonance of Eala's absence in doubles is significant because globe-showing Europe-Africa Filipino fans were eager to see her in both competitions, not just singles. Her participation in doubles would have been another moment to represent her country on big courts. Tennis racket and ball. Eala's doubles performances have shown her versatility and adaptability, qualities that define the next generation of elite players. Thought balloon for some followers, doubles is a way to see players in a collaborative, tactical side of tennis, different from the one-on-one grind of singles. So even if strategized, her absence feels like something missing from the full Eala experience. Bar chart what this means for her Indian Wells debut. Despite the doubles news, there's plenty to be excited about. White heavy checkmark. Eala is still competing in the Indian Wells singles draw, marking another major milestone in her career. White heavy checkmark. Her recent performances, especially her deep run in Dubai and victories over top 10 players, suggest she arrives brimming with confidence. Plus, fresh off being upgraded into main draw entries at other WTA events due to ranking improvements, Eala can afford to prioritize her singles schedule. Still, the question lingers, will she find space in the doubles draw later? This often happens through wildcards or last-minute signups. Herb a moment of reflection and growth. Here's where the story becomes more than news. It becomes a narrative about growth and maturity. Eala isn't just a talented teenager anymore. She's now a rising star with responsibilities.